Good morning, Wildcats. Today is Friday, April 12th, National Grilled Cheese Day. I'm Evangeline Trezera, and welcome to WCTZ News. Today's episode of WCTZ is sponsored by Urban Tea. Juniors, if you are interested in running for a class officer position for the 2024-2025 school year, candidate packets will be available in Miss Richardson's room 15105. You must be a current junior to be eligible to run for office. All packets will be due to Miss Richardson no later than 3:45 on Wednesday. Applications for the Jason Whitworth Scholarship are available in Miss Vaudier's room 4101 before or after school and during power hour. Applications are due on Monday, and all applications must be submitted to Miss Vaudier in room 4101 or emailed to vaudier.allison@brevardschools.org. Now to a special message.
Pardon the interruption, but that's Jack Grimison.
And that's Drew Newland.
And today we're going to be talking about the NFL's off-season moves. To kick it off, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars re-signing edge Josh Allen on a 5-year contract for $150 million. Grim, I know you're excited to talk about this one.
Well, Drew, I think this is just an amazing extension from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Josh Allen really is the heart and soul of that defense, and I think they're going to be a really great unit going into next season. He is one of the most underrated edge rushers in the entire league, and that shows because he had the second most sacks in the entire league last year, and he wasn't even in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. I think it's just a really outstanding move from General Manager Trent Baalke.
Grim, I 100% agree with you there. And by watching Josh Allen on the defensive end, you can just tell that he is the energy and he is the momentum of this Jacksonville defense. I think we're going to be able to see glimpses of that 2017 season, and Saxonville is going to be back.
Well, Drew, let's talk about another signing from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Wide receiver Gabe Davis signed from the Buffalo Bills. What do you think about that?
Grim, I'm loving seeing Gabe Davis on this team. I'm glad they got rid of wide receiver Calvin Ridley because he obviously was not able to fulfill the role that Jacksonville wanted him to have. Now, with wide receiver Gabe Davis, he is going to be able to do what Calvin Ridley was supposed to do, stretch out the field, and with all these weapons on Jacksonville's offense, I think this whole season is going to be riding on Trevor Lawrence's shoulders.
Well, Drew, I think it is a really good move, but we all have to put it on the general manager, Trent Baalke. He is making amazing moves, and I remember just a few years ago, Jags fans were going to the clown game, dressing up as clowns and chanting, "Fire Baalke." Now, he's proved them all wrong with some great moves this offseason.
Graham, I 100% agree with you there. But let's stop talking about clowns and let's talk about the new powerhouse of the AFC South, the Houston Texans, as they have just signed wide receiver Stefon Diggs from the Bills. Graham, what do you think about Stefon Diggs?
Drew, quite honestly, I don't think this is as big of a deal as a lot of people are saying. Stefon Diggs is old and he's washed. He's not going to be the focal point of this offense. The focal points of this offense are still going to be Nico Collins, Tank Dell, and CJ Stroud. They are not going to be as big of a force in the league this year as a lot of people are going to say.
Graham, I disagree with you there. I think that they're 100% going to be a force in this league. And by picking up wide receiver Stefon Diggs, I don't believe that they were intending to have a Tyreek Hill type player come in and bring, let's say, 3,000 plus yards. That's not their intention. They're picking up wide receiver Stefon Diggs so that he will be able to stretch out the field. Teams are going to be putting their best defenders on Stefon Diggs. And by doing that, it's going to open up options for wide receivers Tank Dell and Nico Collins.
Well, Drew, I just got to stop you right there because I'm feeling a buzzing, and I think it's from the secret phone.
Oh.
Stephen A.
Again.
Hey, Stephen, what's up? You're talking about the TikTok Riz party now. You say your goat is Turkish Quandale? Well, Steven, I just can't believe you'd say...
Grim, just get the stats, man. Come on.
All right, Steven, I gotta put the phone down. We have a couple track stats from the Cocoa Meet just this last Saturday. First off, we have senior Devin Giuliani grabbing second place in the boys' mile.
We also have junior Alex Pollen taking the victory in the javelin, throwing 40.2 meters.
Finally, we have 8th grader Ellie Falls capping off with a dub in the girls' 2-mile. Thank you, Wildcats, and back to Evange.
Thank you. Today's episode of WCTZ News is also sponsored by West Melbourne Health and Rehabilitation Center. Brevard County Fire and Rescue will have open tryouts for lifeguards tomorrow at 1 p.m. at the Rockledge High School pool. Applicants must swim 500 meters in 10 minutes, run 1 mile in 10 minutes, and do 30 push-ups. Current 10th graders who are interested in running for a junior class officer position must pick up a packet from room 2203. Completed packets are due to Mrs. Gleason by 3:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Now for the alma mater.
Oh, West Shore High, we pledge to you our lasting loyalty. We are your own, the faithful ones who always stand with thee. Our memories are dear ones, old friends we long to see. Oh, alma mater, best of all, how dear you'll always be.
Thank you for tuning in to today's edition of WCTZ News, sponsored by Urban Tea and West Melbourne Health and Rehabilitation Center. I'm Evangeline Trezera, and have a great day, Wildcats.